you're a sweet audience. Thank you. We love worshiping together, and all of us singing together. I love that. And we're really enjoying, we don't get up to the New England area very much. So I think we're going, We're going to Maine tomorrow, is that right? Yeah. So we love getting up here. It just doesn't happen very often. So thank you for being here, and we hope the songs are speaking to your hearts and all. Y'all are blessing us just with your participation. All right, now. So who wrote my $1 million check for me? No, listen, and also, I just thank you for the warm welcome, and I just want to say as a piano player, it's nice to actually be able to play a piano. A lot of churches move to keyboards now, and that's okay, but like I grew up on a piano, I'm a piano player, so it's nice to be able to play this, And we, I don't know if Todd told you this earlier, we've been doing this 17 years now. We're almost 20 years in, we're 17 years. So we're getting old, but no, we're glad y'all still come and buy the CDs and come to hear us sing. But I was just thinking, walking around the sanctuary earlier today and I'm playing the piano. I was thinking back to one of our very first concerts we ever did, and it was in Detroit actually. And we get in there, and like I said, a lot of churches move to keyboards, So it's not a huge issue. I mean, I can play keyboards. This is my love, of course. But we walk in. And from the back there, I look up on the platform, there's not a piano, but there's I can see like a keyboard case. And I was like, okay, they got a keyboard, we'll make this work. So I walk up, and for those of you who don't know, the piano has 88 keys. So I get up and look at this little keyboard, and this thing has 8 keys. It is like a Casio off the shelf, from Kmart or something, tiny. And so I was like, okay, this could be a little more of a challenge than I thought. So then I asked the music minister, and I said, hey, can you tell me where the pedal is for the keyboard? And for those of you who don't know, the pedal's here, but the pedal on the right especially, it's called the sustain pedal, or the damper pedal, and it's very important. It lets you do all those nice sustaining notes and make things nice. And if you do ballads and slow songs and hymns and things, you really need that pedal. And so I asked the music minister, I said, hey, can you tell me where the pedal is for this keyboard? And he looked at me and goes, pedal? I was like, what's that? I was like, oh, no. So I kind of had to make up my own sustain pattern for every song we did. And it ended up sounding like this, which ended up actually sounding a lot like The Rose. Remember? It sounded like, some say love is a river. We were doing like what a friend we had in Jesus. Sitting where y'all are, they're looking up here and saying, these people have a record deal? They're like, I paid to see this? Oh yeah, but it ended up really being a sweet night. That was a tough one though, I gotta say, that was a little hard to overcome. But we, thank y'all for being here. I mean, I love laughing together, and I love worshiping together and singing together, and we love, like I said earlier, singing songs that hopefully if your heart is broken tonight, that hopefully these songs have pointed you to the source of all compassion and hope. We are so loved. When you think there's no hope, there is always hope. And we fell in love. We want to finish off. Mark's going to be back out here in a minute and talk about ripping your heart out again. I mean, he just, like Tyrus was saying, you're either laughing with him on the bus, or when I hear, like earlier, I can't listen to Walking Her Home. I have to, when I hear him start, I have to run and hide in my room, because every night it's just, I'm just like, But, so he's going to be back out and give you just more of his heart. And man, that guy's, what you see is what you get. He's just great. And so you're in for a treat, a few more songs from him. But we want to finish off our part with this song. We fell in love with it very first time we heard it. And like I was saying, there's always hope. And this song just paints a beautiful picture of our risen Savior, Jesus Christ. Every one of us in this room, every one of us in the whole world, we are well loved. We are well loved. And I'd love for you to sing this song with me. Let's worship together. When I am down, and know my soul so weary when troubles come and my heart burden be. Then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. Ready? You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. Beautiful. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up.